In a world that just never seems to stop, how do we find a moment to just be? Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful philosophy that offers an answer. It shows us how to find that calm right in the middle of all the chaos. Let's get into it.
So just take a second and really ask yourself this. Does it feel like you're caught in a current, just trying to keep your head above water? It's a feeling a lot of us have, right? This sense that we're being swept along by the rushing stream of life instead of actually, steering the boat.
Well, the solution, according to some incredible Buddhist wisdom, isn't about trying to escape that stream. It's about learning how to swim in it differently. And this is the art of what's called samchump, or slow living. It's not about doing less. It's about being more present in everything you do. I love how it's described here as an art. That tells you right away it's not about a literal lack of speed, but it's a skillful practice. It's about intention. It's about turning inward to find your anchor, even when the world outside feels like a total storm. So how do we actually practice this art? Well, the whole philosophy is really built on these 5 pillars. It all starts with being mindful, just truly being in the present moment. Then it's about learning to observe and let go of those negative emotions, and choosing that sense of inner peace over the endless chase for more stuff. And finally, and this is a big one, accepting that everything changes, which kind of frees us from getting too attached to things. This quote just nails the ultimate goal. It's so simple, but it's really profound. Our happiness isn't really found in all the external stuff, but in creating that tranquility inside ourselves. That's the core promise of slow living. Okay, so that's the philosophy, but how does this actually work in the real world? Let's start with a place that, for many of us, is one of the most stressful environments there is, the office. Okay, this is the biggest misconception, and it's so important we get this right. Applying slow living at work does not mean you're going to miss deadlines or fall behind. Not at all. It means changing your internal state so you can work with more focus and way less stress, which honestly usually leads to better, more sustainable work. Here are 5 really practical ways to do it. Instead of trying to juggle 10 things at once, just focus on one. Before you even dive into your emails, just take a moment to breathe. Remember, your job is there to support your life. It isn't your entire life. And when you take a break, really take a break. Don't just trade your computer screen for your phone screen. This quote just captures that mindful approach perfectly, doesn't it? It's a powerful reminder that our work should sustain us, not drain us. It's there to nourish the body, without us losing our minds in the process. All right, so if we can apply this to the office, can we take it to an even more extreme environment? Let's see what happens when you bring these ideas of slow living into the lightning-fast world of financial trading. Now, this might sound completely impossible, but it is fascinating. I mean, come on, trading is all about speed and volatility and making snap decisions. So how on earth could a philosophy of slowness possibly fit in? Well, the answer is all about redefining what slow actually means in this context. Just look at the 2 different mindsets on this slide. Over on the left, you've got the reactive trader. They're driven by that fear of missing out, glued to the screen, and just emotionally exhausted. But on the right, you see the mindful trader, calm, strategic, resilient. They're following a plan instead of just chasing every little price movement. So how does a trader even achieve this? Well, it happens by actually putting these principles into action, pausing before a trade to just check in with your emotions, choosing a strategy that doesn't mean you're chained to a screen all day, focusing on the quality of your decisions, not just whether you won or lost that day, and, maybe most importantly, having a life outside of the market. And this right here, this is the key takeaway. Whether you're writing an email or executing a trade, slow living is not about moving in slow motion. It's about the quality of your attention, that calm, focused presence you bring to every single thing you do. It's an internal state, not an external speed. And that brings it all back to you. This philosophy is great, but it only really comes to life when we practice it. So just thinking about your day ahead, what is one small, simple action you can take with your full awareness? Maybe it's just savoring your coffee without checking your phone, or taking 3 deep breaths before your next meeting. The choice is yours.